challenge every single day. Videos hitting 100K subscribers, strong Bitcoin level bullish vibes, we can't go wrong.
Doing
Bullish
it
vibes,
again.
we can't go wrong. Analyzing charts with precision, he's got the vision. Spotting trends, predicting gains, making the right decision. Tom Brown in the bullish corner, he's a king. Educating the mass, bringing that crypto bling. Jet Pow, Tom Brown on the scene. Crypto analysis, living the dream. Coin love, bullish all the way.
Let's go. Let's go. We did it. We did it. If you're over on the main stream here, you have no idea what happened. Good. Nothing happened. These aren't the droids they're looking for. Happy May 6th. It is Monday, baby. And on Monday, we do market updates. So thank you for joining. It's always a good time. A little spicy price action across the markets. We do have traditional markets open now. You are now tuned in to the greatest crypto channel ever. Thank you for joining. Make sure you smash the likes and subscribes on your way in. Roll up, grab a brew. You know the deal, guys. Let's get up to 420 likes today. It's been a while. Anyway, we have a market update for you, but there's not much in it. It's the same kind of data we go over. We are going to go over it, but I'll warn you now, it will be quicker than usual, so we'll be able to get into the other charts and such quickly. Shout out to Poppy and all of our crownanalysis.com authors. If you're an author, you want to write, let us know. We'll get your stuff published. I'll put Poppy's Twitter and stuff in here. I appreciate these every week. They're amazing quality. I've gone through it. You could have expected not a lot has changed here. We got some big text in bold, so let's read this. There are really no on-chain or sentiment indicators at a cycle top yet, but many indications of a mid-cycle consolidation, maybe something like we saw last year. Volatility and indecision will be present at times. Short-term bullish potential based on recently accommodating economic data and easing bias, quantitative tapering at the FOMC. The range currently sits 60-ish K to 70K with a sideways summer kind of on the minds of everyone. That is the typical Bitcoin seasonal thing to do. Nothing. It's very lazy in the summer. Maybe it gets tired in the heat. Your guess is as good as mine. However, if that does happen this year, maybe I'll be thankful. Maybe I'll go on a vacation for once. It's been 5 years here live full time. I haven't taken any time off. We'll find out. I will take recommendations on vacation though. Bullish cases and bearish cases remain the same. Basically, the 10 months post-halving tend to grow, increasingly bullish. We have our ETF flows heading into positive. We even had GBTC clock in a net flow day in the positive for the first time, I don't know, since ETF started in January. Hong Kong ETFs piling up as well, quantitative tapering, and of course the entire world waiting for the Fed to cut rates. The bear case is the same. Political issues coming up in November. We have geopolitical unrest. The Fed, again, may not taper rates until next year, which is what we're kind of guessing here. So that bearish case is definitely still live. Quick reminder, if you're still buying spot, if you're a DCAing Chad out there, I know there's a few of you, this is your blessing. Sideways, downwards price action over a long period of time is ideal for the dedicated cost average system. That's why I recommend it. Low risk spot holder, you should be looking potentially to take some profits on stuff if you're not in for the long haul. I would likely be looking to take some profits into rallies. If you're a day trader, good luck. I ain't gonna read it. Long-term cycle forecasts remain the same. Total crypto market cap is going to be the chart we'll look at for this. It is very, very spicy. We did get our close. Thank you for joining yesterday. We had an impromptu stream, by the way. It was quiet, but it was nice. Supply of Bitcoin on exchanges now still sits year-to-date bullish. We do see this little tick up. A little bit of supply coming back onto those exchanges, but that's not the first time over the course of the last 4 years. We've seen many times where this has trended up for a little bit. Price moving down. Not a lot there. Nupal, 7-day performance neutral, year-to-date bullish. Nothing there to update. If you don't know what these are, we talk about these every week, so I'm just going to skim over them. This is the only one I wanted to really talk about, and that is the minor position index. While it's not giving us some mega clickbait once-in-a-lifetime signal, which I should have named this stream, but chose not to, it is doing something And it's continuing to do that thing that we've discussed here that is pretty exciting. You can see back here at the start of 2024, this was right into the ETF approvals around January 11th. We saw this index spike, meaning miners exiting or selling their holdings. We saw those highs trickle down until March, where we saw a little bump back up. But the overall trend all year has been miners not selling. Miners potentially looking for higher prices, maybe having hopes or projections of higher prices in the future. Basically, miners are bullish, baby. And that continues. This is the only real update on these metrics that I wanted to share. These highs keep coming down. You can even see it's almost approaching like they're not selling at all. They were taking breaks on the weekend, but it even seems intra-week they're doing this. What do you think that means? Are miners bullish? Are miners holding on for higher prices? Or is the price, this is also a rational explanation, is the price high enough now where they just don't have to sell a lot to cover their basis? Is the profitability better? It's a hard sell after the halving, as profitability, regardless of what your costs are, got cut in half. But miners choosing not to sell. I think that's a bullish sign into the end of the year. This is what? Net flows, bullish. It's all bullish, baby. Pi cycle indicator, nothing, no update. We're waiting. As soon as our local high breaks here at like 74, we'll be on top of our green band there. I think that's the 350 daily multiplied by 2 moving average, the most arbitrary thing I can think of, but it is what it is. I'll update you. No change here. Dollar, finally. This is the other big one we'll look at in just a minute. The dollar showing some weakness. Oh my goodness. We had 4 months of butchering, of brutal dollar price action, and off of the FOMC. It actually started as Chair Powell spoke, this sell-off. Very exciting. As Chair Powell spoke, this began. The dollar has not recovered that strength yet, but this is our monthly candle, and you can see it's not exactly a doom candle yet. It is a lower high on our monthly time frame, showing some kind of weakness here, but we aren't even bearish engulfed yet. That'll happen around 104 on the Dixie, and I'm watching for it. I'm waiting for it. Sell that dollar, baby. Sell it. Search trends still reflecting reality. If we look at our channel in March and even into early April, everything was popping. New viewers, subscribers. You know, go ahead, make that subscriber button. Or down here on the short, over here on the big one. Make that roll around, hit that button. All-time highs. All-time highs. That didn't really reflect on Google Trends. We did get this spike that correlated with it. And since then, man, we're back to like bear market viewership. So if you're still here, pat yourself on the back. You're a Chad. You made it. Congrats. It's a big deal. Most people can't make it. This isn't an easy ride. Buying and holding, it can be pretty easy to do, but the ride itself will be very bumpy. Dominance, I'll look at dominance. Doesn't look like there's much of an update there. Crypto and economic calendar, this is the last piece, and then we will move on. Monday, apparently, we have a bunch of holidays today, none of which affect me. We have a children's holiday in Japan. Shout out to all the children out there. You know, I was thinking actually this week, I don't swear a lot on this stream. I try not to, and I used to be better at it, and I got a little lazy. I'm going to go back to trying not to swear because I want this to be more family friendly. Not that kids are going to watch, but just out of respect for people who may have this playing in the background with kids around. So I'll do my best. I know I don't do it much already as is, but I'm going to try to cut it down. Tuesday. Wait, no. We have a bank holiday in the UK. Good luck sending money. Crypto value prop right there. South Korea, substitution holiday. One of my favorite. I don't know what that is. But shout out to Korea, UK, and Japan. Hope you guys are celebrating. I know they're celebrating that bank holiday in the UK. I know you are. Tuesday, May 7th, interest rate decision for Aussie land. Interesting. Wednesday, crude oil inventories 10-year auction note. Thursday, Ascension Day in Switzerland. I should fly out to Switzerland for Ascension Day. Just sounds awesome. Russia, Victory Day. Okay, sure it is Russia. Sorry. Bank of England interest rate decision comes in, so we have an interest rate decision for Australia, for didgeridooland, and then for the UK on Thursday. That's 2 interest rate decisions that may impact not just their country and their interest rates, but the Dixie, or the dollar as it is a basket of goods weighed against the other currencies that may have an impact on them. Initial jobless claims going to come in. That's going to be really important information for 𝐻𝐻. You know he's always looking for that data. Doesn't really ever seem to find it, but it's really important to him. So he claims. 30-year bond auction on Friday. GDP's coming in for Britain, and that's about it. It is in general, overall, quiet week in markets, and I'll take it. I'll take it. Last week is a little crazy. We've had some wild sauce really over the last few months, so I'll take a more calm, chill, quiet week, and let's just see what the market decides that means for us. Real quick here, our in-stream trade from yesterday. I believe, yeah, this was from yesterday. If you tuned in, you got this little gem, and of course, when we had like the lowest viewership we've had in months on a stream, because we were just randomly live, I didn't tell anybody, the trade slapped a 2.5 to 1, risking 0.69 nice percent, hitting that 1.74% gain on the rally. It looks like, let me make sure this is on the right time zone. It is just a few hours after the stream, I believe. Hold up. There we go, New York time. What time did we even stream? It was like a really random time. It was like 5 p.m., wasn't it? Who remembers? I was going to see when I placed this and how far it went. I know that we had placed this long, well below price. So I want to say it was back here. Something like that. Anyway, didn't get stopped. We came to 69 or 64,950 as predicted. Thank you, Carl the Moon. But since then we have sold off. So let's take a peek at the corn. Take a peek at the dollar. Let's see. Let me pull that up. Here's a dollar. Actually, here it is. Here's the dollar. Dollar rec. That was during the FOMC. That was live on Wednesday. I was not joking. Look at this. Almost 2 whole % since Wednesday. It might not sound like a lot to us in DGen world, but on the dollar, that's pretty crippling, especially as an open into the month. This is not a good setup for May for the dollar. We're going to go to a more in-depth view on that, but I just want to set up what charts we're going to look at here. Total being the spiciest of spicy charts that I accidentally just closed. That is my luck. Luckily, I erroneously had a second one up, so I can fix this. There it is. All right, I need to close some of these. I can't even click on them. They're so small, these tabs. There we are. It's still... There it is. Last time I'll say there it is. We got total. This is going to be the big one for us today. Dollar, Bitcoin, and we're going to look at whatever else is running. I do know, we'll take some requests then too, but not yet. I do know that 𝐷𝐿, one of my favorite coins, did stop me out apparently. Maybe we're not favorite coins anymore. Did stop me out, but has a nice candle brewing today, about a 20% gain on the day. Maybe we'll have time for that. But first, to the corn. Let's go to the corn, man. And hide a bunch of this stuff. Actually, we'll just do it this way. All right. That's definitely not what I meant to do. Oh, well. Do it this way. All right. Actually, you know what's a good idea? Let's check my alerts first. Let's see what's going on, if anything spicy has alerted us since the streams. You can see my alerts are a little bland over the last few days. Just Bitcoin alerts going off pretty much all month. We got the dollar dumping alert on the 3rd of May. Going back to the 2nd, the S&P 500 did it trade under 5,000. Actually, I should pull that up then. Meta signals on TRX. We pulled that up on Saturday. SPX, Bull. These are older. These are older. All right. They're older. We're not going to get to those. Not a lot. Not a lot brewing. Where's that TRX? Yeah. Yeah, this is our Meta Signals. Check out Meta Signals, by the way. They are our sponsor along with Lux Algo. Links in the video description below. Great services, great products, great companies. I recommend them. Use my links and any links in the video description and claim your VIP access in Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. Anyway, we were following this trade because they're a new sponsor and we gotta test them out, guys. We don't just accept things. Reminder, this is a signals and algorithm trading type thing. This is not a free win button. This is, don't have misconceptions. Even if these trades are good, nothing is that simple. But what it is good at and what we're examining here for meta signals is how good are they? And so we're taking a few of the signals randomly. I'm just choosing them. We're putting them up in a visual format for you to see, and we're watching them play out live. Now, this one went pretty well. From our entry, both take profit 1 and 2 were hit, and they had some pretty good R to Rs. 1.8. 1.8 was our TP1 a hit. 3 to 1 TP hit. Now the 5 to 1, you can see here, might be in trouble. We are back roughly to that entry without hitting TP3, but at this point, I think that's a pretty good signal. I'm gonna have to dig up another one for you guys, but we will continue to follow this one. I want to see if it gets stopped out. There we go. Got that out of the way. Done. Let's go to the corn. Getting confused in my charts. Here we go. Going to the corn. Let's go to the yearly. Let's just start her out this way. We're going to do top-down analysis as we always do. By the way, if you guys are confused by any of the terminology, techniques, strategies that I talk about really casually as if everyone knows what they are, you should check out our free trading course. It's on YouTube. It's in a playlist. Nothing's paywalled. It's all free, baby. It's for the people, by the people. Top-down analysis on the yearly here. Roughly where we've been all year, but looking fine. If you ever get worried, if you get fudded, people are saying Bitcoin's going to zero. Tell them to put the pipe down, but then tell them to go look at the yearly candle. This is where we are, even at 63. This is just a nice little candle. Nothing bearish about it. Tiny top wick, tiny bottom wick, green candle. Not bad. Let's see, 6 month. We haven't looked at the 6 month in a while. Just take a peek here. Relatively similar. Go down to the quarterly. We are now a month into Q2. We have roughly 2 months to go, and this candle's still reminiscent of July 2023, this little red guy. This one's even less bearish. This one was a bearish engulf. In order for that to be reflected here, we would have to see price trade under 42,000 in the next 55 days. Does anyone think that, though? Not going to make fun of you. Genuinely curious. Who in the chat? Anybody? Do you think we will see 50 or not 50? Under 42K this quarter? Put a 1 in chat if you think it. And I won't make fun of you, but others might. I can't stop them. Just want to get a little consensus here. Close these quick. While you're typing 1, while you're hitting subscribe, while you're hitting like. I'm going to pull this up. I'm also going to try to pull the Twitter chat up. I don't know if people even talk over there. Probably not. Let's see. You're hitting like. Whoa, there's me. That's my sound. All right, got that pulled up. I don't know if anyone chats there. 1, 2, 3. I see Macman RS Miller _ Dale. Not cheap vlog. That's a -1. Joey blockchain. All right, we got some names. AJ? No, AJ put 2. You clever folks, man. Nobody over on the short stream. What's up, Shep? You're over there. By the way, the main stream is pinned to the top of the chat. Chris Cohen, my bad, bro. I did not see your super chat. Didn't read to me. We were early in the stream. Hey, man, long time no see. You're my go-to guy in the last bull with VGX. Oh, man. Hope you're good. Can you look at Arrow? I think I have Arrow pulled up. VGX. Is that Voyager? I'm thinking XVG, Verge. I was going to say, I hope I didn't tell you to buy that. No way. V Monitor, getting a 1. All right. If you do, we'll for sure buy. That's the thing. It's like 42 doesn't even tempt me, man. Like, I can show you right now on this chart where I will put a penny back in right there. Give me 30. Give me 30.5. I'll put a few grand in. I'm really not interested in above that. And honestly, that's like pulling teeth for me. I wasn't even that interested at 16 when those bears were like, it's going to zero. It's going. It was like, cool, man. Good. I get to buy again. You can't scare me with a good time. If Bitcoin ever were to trade to 10K, which I genuinely do not believe it ever will. I said that on the way down in 22, said that at the bottom, 23. I would buy my brains out. I would just be cash poor for a while. I'd be all in, baby. Well, I'm already all in, but I would just put all my cash in. Put it all in, YOLO. I just don't think I'm that lucky, man. How's the heartburn? Thank you, Taylor. Yeah, yesterday I had some wicked heartburn. I realized I had some pepperoni pizza. I don't really mess with the spicy meats anymore. I'm getting old. And I guess that was the culprit. But I'm feeling fine. It actually went away pretty quickly after I got up. I just had to stand up and walk around. If it was bad today, I was going to do a treadmill stream, but we're doing good. Feeling good. In fact, let me adjust my posture here because I think that played a factor. Down to the 2 month. Bullish engulf on the 2 month, and it won't take very much. Let's see. This 2 month is very fresh, but this does give us a potential, we'll call it an intra bi-monthly support, 61.1. We'll mark that on our chart. This is going to be the price to beat for a bullish engulf on the 2 month. So I'm going to place this as a text on the side, 2MB engulf. Make that smaller. Boom. Just so we remember it, because that one's a little, I know I'll open it later and be like, where did I even get that? Let's go down to the monthly. You can see that is the monthly support, even though last month closed lower. Bearish engulf to April. That's not going to scare me. May hitting a lower low. My speculation, my dubious speculation. Remember, I don't know the future. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm just a guy who stares at charts. My speculation for this month of May is that we touch at least 71.3. That's where I think we're going. I don't know if we continue up. That'd be great. But 71.3 just to retest April's open. Even if we reject there, I think it's very likely. Incredibly likely. Let's go on down, do some weird time frames. Let's do like a 3 week. I don't even think I've ever looked at a 3 week chart. It's kind of a gibberish time frame. Not a lot there. Not a lot there. Interesting to look at. No comment. 0 comments. 2 week. All right. Market cipher B. Maybe we're seeing that VWAP roll over as money flows moving higher. That's not a bad sign. RSI on the 2 week. This is interesting, actually. Very interesting. Let's take a peek at this. 2 week RSI. Something probably no one here has ever really looked at. 2 week RSI. We have seen, here's what caught my eye. Not so much the RSI itself. I can even remove that, and this point still stands if I can actually click stuff. Making it difficult. There it is. You can actually remove it and kind of give you this idea anyway. You can see these peaks and troughs, right? These peaks do line up with our cycle tops. November, December 17, April 21, and here we are. One thing that I'm pulling this up for is people are talking a lot about 2019. This is kind of like the FUD, the bear case going on. Oh, we're seeing like a mid-cycle thing. We're going to drop. This is what we had in 2020. In 2019, that run up, 14K, everybody got bullish. RSI on the 2 week only went to 61. Now, 2 week isn't some magical time frame, don't worry. It's really just we're looking at this and it's interesting. We really only made it to like 60 RSI. We didn't make it into overbought. We have here. That could be dangerous. That could be dangerous, but it also doesn't necessarily imply that we're just going to go down here. As you can see from 17, basically our RSI moving average moved into overbought and stayed there. The moving average, remember, this is not actual RSI, it's the average of the last whatever amount of time frames. This is going to react slower. So even if RSI moves back under overbought, the moving average will remain there for many candle closes to come. What I don't want to see is maybe this lower high on RSI right into the peak of this moving average. Now we have something kind of similar. I'm just talking out loud, so I might contradict myself. Something kind of similar here. Not ideal, but RSI still remains in overbought. So as long as that is true, I am okay with that. If we see this drop, so we'll say this is going to be into what, the next month, next 4 weeks, 6 weeks. If we see this drop back into regular, I don't even know. We don't really have a term for this. It's overbought, oversold, and then neither, I guess. If we see that drop into neither, let's see what that kind of looks like here. At the last bull cycle, 2021, RSI on the 2 week fell out of overbought, and that's when we got our summer consolidation. I'm letting you sit on that for a second. I know I talk quick sometimes. Last time RSI on the 2 week fell out of overbought, we had this summer consolidation in 21. We did go on to hit a higher all-time high, but just barely. Not a great sign. No guarantee that's exactly what would happen, but the timing is pretty good, actually. Too good. Wow. Actually, too good. I don't like that. Literally, it was in May and April, and here we are in April and May with a similar setup. So I'm watching RSI to fall back down. Same thing happened back here in 2017. 2-week RSI actually gave this signal at the top. Wow, that's kind of cool. That's actually some alpha, man. You're looking for a bear case. There you go. At the top, 2-week RSI fell out of overbought, and that was it. Wow. Okay, just fudded myself out a little bit. We're going to move on from the 2-week. We're going to never look at the 2-week again. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, let's throw up Lux Algo here. I want to see. Lux Algo is still saying it's in an uptrend. I'll take that. Let's get down to the week. We're doing our top-down analysis for anybody joining us. Welcome, fam. It's good to have you. We're doing calm, rational analysis. No clickbait. No shilling, no gibberish. Down to the week. So now we've identified our, what is this, quarterly, monthly resistance, our 2-month line to engulf at 61.2. And here we are on the weekly time frame. We have a local support, 63.1. We have tested it already in this weekly candle, and we've already moved higher. An interesting setup, especially if we see price trade back above 64,000 this month, or this week. That would be a great setup. You can imagine if price does make a move to the upside this week, this red candle will disappear, leaving a green body above. However, it will have already pre-filled that open candle gap there. That's a good setup, but you need prices above 64,000 in the next 6 days and 7 hours. I think that's very likely, actually. I think that's likely. Daily. Nice. People were yelling about bearish divergence. Let's yell about bullish divergence for a little bit here. Looking at our swing lows, as long as last week's low is respected, we got ourselves some bull div, boys. If you don't know what bullish div is, it is one bull divs, bear divs, hidden divs. It is part of the free trading course. We have a good video on it. We have a higher high versus January, our ETF sell-off. Here we are in, I guess that was April. We have a higher low, 56K. Let's look at our weekly RSI here. What do we see? I'm actually going to use the horizontal for this. Boom. What do we see? Bull div. There we go. So on the week, we had higher highs. We did not have bearish divergence on our highs. Now we have bullish divergence on our lows. That's not bad. Considering Bitcoin has really just been in an uptrend, these last few weeks have been grueling, but still in an uptrend overall. Now we're seeing this divergence on the week potentially play out, provided what 56.8 is respected. I feel pretty good about that. Let's go down to the let's go to a weird time frame. Let's go to 3-day, and then we'll do these quicker. We'll move quicker. Maybe. There we go. There we go. On the 3-day, we see that same bullish divergence. It's actually much easier to see here. This is hidden bullish divergence. We actually have that lower low in RSI and a reversal. That is A-OK in my book with that higher low in price. So I like that. It's being reflected on lower time frames. Okay, this is interesting. These 3-day candles look very similar. Let's get rid of this quick. This time we have the bull engulf. It reminds me, so like, I know you can't see it on the 3-day, but this price action reminds me so much of this ETF sell-off. When we get down to the day, I'll show you. Let's see. 3-day is going to give us an even lower support target. We're going to get a bunch of them. That's not great. Open gap at 59 on this 3-day candle. This one just opened. Whew. I don't want to see 59K again, but it's not the end of the world if we do. Let's throw on some like 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐫 or something. It's just like kind of mix it up. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐫𝐍. There we go. Get that 𝐂𝐡𝐚 cloud going. Right in between the TK and the Kaijun, man. 3-day, if we hold 62K here, that's going to be a nice bounce. That's going to be a nice little setup for the 𝐂𝐡𝐚. Going down to 2 quick. That bullish divergence as we go down in time frames. So it's visible on the week, but as we go down into the lower time frames, it becomes more exaggerated. It becomes more apparent. What's also nice is we see that high here in March, still a higher high in RSI, no bear div there. Bull div on the low, bear div, no bear div on the high. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, boys. 2 days already touching the cloud or getting there. The cloud here on the 2-day, nice and fat and flat, the way we like our clouds. Not the way we like our booties as much, but the way we like our clouds. Down here, 56.1. So we haven't actually tested it. If you're not familiar with 𝐂𝐡, we should make a video on it. It's a harder concept though. The fatter and the flatter the cloud, the more attractive to price it is. So if you are thinking that this low is not gonna hold, you may be surprised to find support roughly at 56 flat, just a little bit lower than our low from the end of April. That is not bad, actually. That'd be a nice liquidity run. Uh-oh. I got new headphones. What do you guys think? Can you put a 1 in chat if you like these headphones, the way they look on stream, and a 2 in chat if you don't? And be honest, because I don't really like the way they look. I think they make me look like a robot. It's like too wide. I don't know. There we go. Let's get out of the day. We're just going to do some real quick stuff. Same thing. Div's still there. Daily, yesterday's candle closed pretty thin. We have a higher wick. Back down to 63.1. Today, not the greatest looking day, honestly. 1, 2, 1. Definitely cyborg look. I know. I mean, like, I like cyborgs. Someone said it looks like from Doctor Who. What are the Cybermen? And I was like, I don't like that. They look dorky. Oh well. I'll see. They're great headphones, but when you're streaming, it's not really about how good the headphones are. It's about how cool they look. I don't know. I might get other ones. Here we are. So we're seeing a little sell-off today into the open of the week. You know, it's interesting. I talked about this yesterday, and we're going to look at this next and be done. Descending high trend. We have sold off today, but we are sitting right at that descending high trend that we potentially found support on yesterday. But this wick, so let's look. What time was this wick? No. Okay, I made a comment how over the weekend, and this is not applicable to the last maybe 5 weekends, but before that, since the ETF started, we were seeing some really consistent behavior and price action. That behavior was that Bitcoin would relatively do nothing on Saturday, Friday, Saturday over the weekend, and then Sunday into the end of the day, overnight, and up until 9:30 East time in the US, we were seeing price run. I speculated this is market makers, whoever, trying to run the price up. So when ETFs open, they buy higher, they can sell into liquidity, etc. So I was looking and wondering if this actually lined up with that, and it actually does not. Doesn't. We're not seeing that behavior. We hadn't seen it over the last few weeks, so that's not super surprising, but I was wondering if we would see it again. No. Actually, the opposite. The run-up was overnight, correct, but we didn't see that open into TradFi run. So, oh well. We keep looking. This descending trend line really, really accurate here. 11 a.m., we bounced it lower high. This doesn't look great in the short term. We're on the 30-minute chart here. This doesn't look super bullish or anything, but it does look like it is painting a descending channel. And it's painting a descending channel into both support at 63.1 and support on this trend line coming down from our highs. So we have two pieces, two evidence that a bounce is likely here. I'm going to go ahead and just based on this, I'm going to slap a trade up. Let's see our R's and R's. I mean, we hit it yesterday. We might as well keep going. Let's get it 2-to-1 just back to 64K. That's going to be pretty nice. We're going to aim a little higher. We're going to look for a 3-to-1. Give this a little more oomph. There we go. 3-to-1 brings us to 65.2, and let's do the 1-to-1 just to be really cautious. Let's do that. Nice. 1-to-1, 2-to-1, roughly 3-to-1. There's our trades for today. Let's go. Let's go. I might adjust these, but this is where I'm going to initially place them. Give me a tick to just kind of examine here. Where are we at? 382. 618 down here. At some point, I'm not thinking short term, but of course it is possible. At some point in the next 55 days, this 61.2 or 61.1 looks pretty good. That's the 2-month engulfing line. We are above it. And to see price at some point, you know, whatever it does. But to see price at some point come down here, maybe tease it, and then move back up to sweep liquidity, I think we'll see that over the next 55 days. So I'll keep that one on my chart at 61.2, kind of just as a reminder. Here we are, done. This way. I like that. That lines up better. Now that I've placed this fib, I'm kind of reconsidering the stop losses here. We're underneath the 236. We're underneath the retracement level. The 382 sits at 62.3. To have my stop loss right at the next fib seems a little weird. Oh, never mind. Those fibs are wrong because they weren't connected to anything. Never mind. I'm good. I'm back. That's fine. We're at the 236. None of you said anything. None of you told me my fib was off, guys. What the hell? Heck. What the heck? With the cheese, man. All right. I got the kind of basic corn analysis. We got our live stream trades up. We'll get into the other stuff now. I'm talking your ear off. That's what I didn't want to do. Man, funky stuff going on in really low time frames. I think I need to close tabs because this stuff is loading really slow. Ooh, look at this. 15-minute RSI. This by itself is meh. I don't love that RSI is hanging out under 50. That's never really a bullish sign, but look at this. Look at this diamond on RSI. Little diamond reversal pattern being painted there. I'm feeling good about that long now. Place my alerts so I know if things happen while we're streaming. And there we go, boys. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? All right, we're going to turn to, I guess I can look at the dollar in total. Total is the big one. But I really just want to, I don't know. I don't have much else planned. So I don't want to talk your ear off. What you should do, though, and what I will appreciate, you'll be my best friend. Click that subscribe button. Make that number spin. Let's get to 108,000 subscribers today. And to kick it off, Sniper Trader, my guy. Thank you, my friend. Welcome. Andy Beard. Coming up next, Kevin Williams. David O'Hare, great Irish last name. Donnie Lane subscribed. Chris Cohen, I'll pull this up for you now. You want to look at Arrow. We're going to look at Arrow for Chris Cohen. Maybe I have to pull it up again. Daniel Keltenbach subscribed. Aniket Fatak as well. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, boys. You know what to do. You know what to do. We can look at DGB. Kevin Williams. Chris, I don't know if you're still here. I realized that you super chatted a while ago. My bad. Chris, paging Chris. We did look at this on DGen Friday, I think 2 Fridays ago, and did not have the best outlook. I remember there were a lot of upside targets on DGen Friday. Because you know me, I like upside targets. They're more fun. Downside targets are for boring bears. But this one was one of the few that I did not jive with, and it does seem to be playing out here. Yikes. It did not move back to its high. It actually lost its support, and just as our arrow kind of suggested here, I think it's heading to 61.3 cents. That's what we were thinking even before this sell-off happened, but this is driving it home for me. So we had our area of support that was, to my knowledge, maybe not broken at the time. I don't remember where we were on this one, but is now broken. You saw a bounce, but that bounce brought you back to your previous support. It did not break it. So that support has been tested and confirmed as resistance based on what I'm seeing here. That does suggest the downside move. This is SR, flip, easy. Let's use our fib tool now that we have a new swing low to swing high. Not bad. Our 1618 and our measured move targets sitting right about at that number. Now here is the only thing for those of you that need some hopium on this. Here's the only thing that's really going to save this. Arrow needs to not break its low from April 30th. It needs to set a higher low. Maybe you're going to look at exactly $1, nice psychological level, even though you've tested it already recently. You may see a move to $1. If people are still interested, then you need to see a higher high. You need to see that price push past 135 to 144 and make a move back around that $2 zone. That's the only thing I'm looking for, really, that I think is going to save this in the short term. If you don't get that, if you lose $1, I think the probability of this goes down. You lose $1, you break your low, and you're looking for 61. And friendly reminder, this is at $1.12. 61 cents is like a very large drop from here. 45% from current price. Sorry, it wasn't sunshine and rainbows for you, Chris, but charts are charts, my friend. Ooh, this guy. No, not this guy. This guy. Is he going to play? Someone liked the stream on Facebook. I can't pronounce your name. It looks like maybe Hebrew. I don't know. But I appreciate you either way. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to you. All right, pulling up the chats here. I don't think the Twitter chat even works. Let me type hi, see what happens. Won't let me. Whoa. It's like only going to let me do it if it's full screen. That's super annoying. That's something. There we go. We're in it. There you go. I don't know if you're here, Chris, but good luck, my friend. Good luck. Pulling up our chats. You're rocking it. I look like a pilot. Okay. I mean, a pilot. If you would have said I look like a welder, I would have been much more flattered, but I'll take pirate. Free education here. 100% agree everything you say. Saying I'm a day trader too. Love it, JC. Shout out to you, bro. Twitter stream interaction is not as nice as other platforms. Honestly, Twitter stream interaction sucks. You know who has the best in-stream interaction, though? It's Twitch. Just sucks that Twitch is the worst platform. Maybe if you're playing video games, it's not bad, but it's not good for anything else. What's up, Tillin? How you doing, bro? If you use stop losses and risk management on your entry size, you shouldn't be worried. True. There's only one reason anyone is ever worried when they're trading. And that's because they're over leveraged or overexposed. Too large a position size. Long story short, you're risking too much. And you know how you know exactly when you're risking too much? When you start getting anxious. Your body's telling you that fight or flight. We talk about controlling your emotions and how that leads to success in trading, and it does. However, your fight or flight instinct is there to keep you safe, even if it's kind of dumb at times. You're feeling that because you know you are in danger or perceived danger. Don't take trades where you feel that way. That I know that sounds like cliche or whatever, simplistic, but that's it. Reduce leverage, reduce position size until you don't feel that way. And that does typically result in you, if you keep doing that, trading at very small amounts to the point where you're like, what's the point of this? That's how you should feel. That's how you should feel in all your trades. All of your trades, you should have somewhat of a feeling of, what's the point of this trade? Because it's not going to make you rich. You're not going to get rich in one trade. Does not happen. That's like buying one lotto ticket and saying you're going to get rich buying lotto tickets, man. It's not a good move. But we've all been there. Don't worry, you're not alone. Talking S all day, says Get Wrecked. Who is? Max Gamertag. Did you already take a look on Bonk? Nah, I didn't, but I can pull it up. Is this Bonk? Nah, it should. I'll pull up the Bonk. The Bonkers. Is sound off sync? No, it isn't. Try refreshing, Hendrik. I don't know. Is anybody else getting it? I wouldn't know how to fix it because doesn't seem like there's anything wrong. Hopefully there's no other audio. No, there's no other audio playing. I don't know. Hopefully it's just Hendrik, but hopefully that's fixed for you. We can look at Bonk next. You got the notifications. The best on Twitter. Or you get the notifications. Got you, Adam. Pornhub has terrible interaction. Probably. Leverage trading right now is terrifying. True. No one get rich with trading. Yeah, I mean, if the options are everyone gets rich or no one gets rich, no one gets rich out of those two. What's up, Mius? Love some good levels of where you take profit on Sol. I'll pull up Sol then. Central bankers are not okay. No, they're not Matrella. AJ looking at Crow with knife. I heard that Dog with hat is up today. Maybe we'll take a look at it. Look like Lobot from Empire Strikes Back. I mean, you guys are not selling me off of these headphones. I kind of wanted you to. You're not doing it. This instinct will die after 2 years. Yeah, dude. You become a robot trading, dude. Like, you stop feeling things.
If you aren't 99%
There he is.
financially exposed to crypto, are you even in crypto? Can we look at GFI? If you support meme coins, you will be forced to be DiCaprio from Basketball Diaries.
I'm not even sure what you just said, Josh. Yes, if we look at GFI for you every stream. Can we look at 𝐂𝐈𝐆 hat? Sure. 𝐂𝐈𝐆. Crow? 𝐂𝐈𝐆? I thought I did have a chart of this. Hold up. 𝐂𝐴 hat. I was thinking 𝐂𝐴 knife. Dude, the meme coins, there's just too many. So this is cat with hat. There's dog with hat. There's 𝐂𝐴 knife. There's like, who's giving these animals this stuff? Is that how they're doing it now? The pumpers and dumpers. Is that how they're getting their monies, man? Cat with hat. Cat in the hat. Audio's good. Yeah, I think it's just Hendrik. Kendrick, do you have both the streams pulled up? Like the short stream and the regular one? That could be why. Refresh worked. Nice. What's up, Coca-Cola? What's up, Soft Shell? How was my 𝐂𝐴? I didn't do anything. I streamed. I was bored. Take on 𝐂𝐴𝐽 TI? Yeah, brother. We can do that. You know what? Let me do this because we have a bunch of charts to look at, and I have to close these tabs or I'll never be able to do them. I can't tell what's what up there. Bull market support band 20 daily. Like to see a close higher today. Don't want to see that sell off on the corn. Bitcoin dominance we were gonna look at. I said at the beginning of the stream. Let me just zoom in here. Still above that descending high trend. Last week closed a little bounce. This could be better though. I don't like the walking down the high trend. That's usually not bullish in my memory. Save and close. USD dominance. Not a lot going on there. I'm gonna keep that one open though. I like that one. Ondo, boring. Gonna close that one. There's Bonk, but we have a new one pulled up. Crow, doing nothing. Hold up. We're just closing tabs quick. Prop. Ooh, prop making some progress here. I was very bearish on that backtest of support as resistance, but prop pushing through. That's a good sign. Props to props. Brett, sideways. Boring. INJ, let's see, our in-stream trade from Friday. The long was the right call. Hasn't made a lot of progress, but looking good on INJ. I'm going to keep that one up. Velo, sideways. Put an alert. My Velo. We're going to do GFI next, Josh. Don't worry. YFI, sideways, boring. Sidus. Oh. Sidus long, still good, but fighting that descending high trend. I'll keep that one up. There's GFI for Josh. Luna. Whatever DGen wanted me to look at Luna. Look, your Luna trade's working. I mean, I wouldn't get too excited, but it's in the green. Good luck, Luna. All right. Almost done through. I'm going to close them faster. Pepe will keep up. SLP will close. Long looks good still. ABT, long looks like it's going to fill. One, whatever. Flux. Still not filled. Mara. Ooh, Mara. Mara ran away from our entry, but does look good. Looking for $23.50 to $28 on Mara. Let's go miners. MINERS, miners. XTZ looking heavy. Jupe, okay. All right, I'm getting close to the point where I can see what charts these are now. Ordy going to fill. Render. Ooh, we'll keep render up. Render trade looking good. Jasmine sideways. ENA trade's good. TRB from yesterday. Looking good. Okay. All right, I'm to the point where I can actually see my charts now, so this is good stuff. Close Litecoin as well. There it is. We'll look at DGB later. We're looking at GFI for Josh. We're going to do GFI, then Bonk, then 𝐂𝐈𝐆 hat. Although it's not DGen Friday, but we'll do it anyway. Let's take a peek here at the GFI. I was looking for an inverse head and shoulders to play out. Let's see how that's going. Not really a clearly identified like neckline. I was looking for a back test of 335. That might not be in the cards here. Momentum coming up. Let's go to like a week. Nice weekly close for GFI. Congrats, Josh. That's a nice close. Bullish engulfed above your descending trend line. Weekly and indecision. I still think 335 would be a great entry on this. There's opportunity there. You might actually be able to move that down to 319, the weekly open. You can see the week testing that level, breaking it, buying it back up. $5 is the target still. Yeah. I still think this is how it's going to play out. It's gone higher than I expected. I thought I was going to start painting the neckline here at like 422. It's gone a little bit higher, but this is still kind of what I'm looking at. I think that's a good prediction, actually. Set an alert for that. There you go, Josh. Thank you for your super chat, man. I appreciate you. Hope you're feeling all right today. There's the bonk. I still like the bonk chart. Bonk, the coin can, I don't care, but I like the chart. It's not bad. It's not bad here. We had this long set, and man, was that a nail biter. That's a big stop loss. Did not get hit. We're back above our entry. We've tested March 30th's high into April. Our entry 22.5 held, retested, double top looking type thing. Honestly, on this trade, I would probably change this up. I wowould pull the drawdown up. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see this trade below 20.92, 20.92. I don't know how you even say these numbers. Don't want to see it below May's low. I don't want to see a lower price in May. So I might do something like this. Back to the high. That gives you a 6-to-1. A tighter trade, tighter stop. Looking good. Just seems very easy to say, okay, this trade's invalid. Like, trading below these lows, all right, I don't want to be in a long anymore, even though we had this whole price action move. If you invert the chart, I think you really see what's going on. Rejection, lower low. Check this out. Whoa. Dude, trading view, you're getting so weird with the undo. Lower low. Say a lower high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. Boop. Now what? Let's re-invert it. It looks like an inverse head and shoulders. So basically, hold on to our lows here locally on bonk. Why is it doing this? When I hit undo, it's only undoing the chart. Like, it's not undoing my drawings like it used to. This is very trolly. Screw you, TradingView. I love you and you're a great site, but you're trolling me this morning. All right. If you want to see cat with hat, put a 1 in chat. XRP, you're right. We're going to look at XRP. While we decide if we have enough 1s in chat for cat with hats, we're going to look at XRP. What's up, Greg? Can we bonk over to another S coin? Yeah, we just did. Haha! XRP burn. XRP burn. We're going to look at XRPs. You got to put in other numbers, so I guess only the 1s are going to count. We have 2 1s. That's actually more than I expected. Mew very bullish, says JC. Might look at Mew. What's up, Ron B? Ron B wants to see cat with hats. Crypto military vet, how you doing, bro? You're over on the mobile stream. Mainstream pinned to the top of the chat. Welcome to join us over here. EJ took some profit on Vela before looking to re-enter. I closed Velo. Dun dun. Am I bullish on XRP? I did buy XRP at 50 cents in February of this year. I haven't bought XRP in like 7 years before that. And bullish? I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't think short-term excitement is like the move here. I think XRP is going to stay in this wedge till like the end of the year. Maybe fake breaking up and down a few times. We just got a fake breakdown in April. Back into the wedge. I'm going to do some more analysis. 𝐂𝐻𝐸𝐳 does not like XRP. Fair enough. Funny story or not, I used to hate XRP back when I started crypto. This was a different time. We didn't have meme coins. We didn't have 10,000 new crappers coming out every day. XRP really felt like the enemy back then. Over time, though, I have seen there are bigger evils. XRP isn't the enemy. But do I like it? No. I mean, no. But I don't like really anything that's not proof of work. So it is what it is. My opinion on it is also irrelevant. The chart is all that matters. The bank coin, yeah. The banker's coin. We invented crypto to get away from the banks. And then we made coins for the banks. I don't know. 𝐂𝐴𝐺 𝐓𝐫 was sent to your Phantom wallet by a random address a few months ago. Do you think that's a marketing scheme? I don't know, dude. Marketing. Be wary of things sent to your wallets, like NFTs. Especially if you interacted with BlockFi. We just put this together in the Discord. You should be in there. We put this together live, chatting in the Discord yesterday, that if you interacted with BlockFi and you withdrew assets to a wallet or maybe distribution, whatever, likely you have gotten or will get these scam NFTs sent to you. I don't exactly know how they operate, like what the scam is. I assume it's something like you see them in your wallet, they seem to have value maybe, and in order to like access them, you have to sign transactions and it's just drains your wallet, something like that. In general, in crypto, if you didn't sign up for something, if you didn't, I don't know, enter for an airdrop or whatever, anything that's sent there is probably nefarious. It is a safe bet to assume it is some form of scam. This is related, so I'll share this with you. One that comes to mind, it's not an NFT, and I can't even remember the name of it, but it's pretty irrelevant what the name was. I think it's called like Miner, maybe. There was a coin that was being sent out to just lots of wallets, and when you'd go to your wallet, you'd see this coin, and the wallet would display this very high value, like thousands of dollars. And immediately you're like, wow, I'm so lucky or something, right? You see thousands of dollars you didn't have. You go look up the coin. It seems like it is worth that or whatever. And so here was the scam. And I assume these NFTs are playing some kind of form of this. So that coin was frozen. It was in your wallet. It would reflect that you had this money, but it was frozen. And the only way to move it was to, one, you had to move it to a specific exchange that no one had ever heard of. You had to KYC or something. You had to give them all your info. Basically, the long story short is there are ways to make it appear as if something valuable has been sent to your wallet. But in reality, there is no value to extract. And likely the sender is trying to extract value from you, meaning maybe they make you pay fees to move it, blah, blah, blah. And then when you actually get it to exchange, there's no liquidity, whatever. Just be careful. If you have stuff in your wallet that you didn't send there and you didn't sign up for it, it's probably a scam. There's my rant. All right. XRP court deliberations going on today. Maybe I should put XRP in the title. That might get us some more clicks. Yo, I see you over there, Meep. You logged into Twitter just to say hi. Right on. Appreciate you. I saw it. It was the first Twitter message I ever read. I'm going to put XRP in the title. Hold up. While I put XRP in the title, double check, make sure you have liked, subscribed, enabled notifications, joined the Discord, checked out our sponsors, LuxAlgo and MetaSignals, signed up for any partner, and claimed your VIP access in Discord. All right, I'm just going to put XRP trials today in all caps, our Ripple XRP trials. In all caps at the end of the title. That might get us some hits from search. We'll see. All right, changed it up. Done. Let's go. Let's do XRP. LTC versus XRP crew. No, guys, we have no need to fight. We have the same chart. If you wish badly on XRP, you might be wishing badly on Litecoin. The chart's the exact same, guys. If XRP dumps, Litecoin might dump. Not saying it's like because XRP dumped, but just the structure of their charts is so freaking similar. I'm pretty sure I was the first person to ever point this out. Mostly because I'm probably the only person looking at Litecoin and XRP at the same time. So freaking similar though. This isn't all the history. Look, I'll show you. This is the whole history. Nice. Here's this, and let's move it. Let's do Litecoin USD. No, that's not going to have it either. I wish this thing would just freaking organize these charts by the length of history. That'd be amazing. All right. This is not going to be the easiest to see because I have this screen split. But here you go. These are the same chart, guys. If you root down for one, you're probably rooting down for the other one. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, there it is. They're pretty much identical. They both have this little base that has a nice big high, comes down, moves up in like just a solid inefficient move, moves to its all-time high, and then starts painting higher lows and lower highs. Litecoin, you can argue, okay, it did break its high kind of in 21, but in general, that's the same thing, guys. This is the same chart. Ah, man, the vertical stream really can't see this well. This will make it easier, maybe. I'm fascinated by this. That's why I'm showing you. Either way, they're the same chart. So don't root down. I don't know, unless you want a boat to go down. We're going to look at XRPs. What is the trial going on? Who here knows? Just put it in chat. Yeah, you check. JC says you check the contact address first before swapping. They take all your coins. There you go. That's what I'm saying. There's no free lunch here. In real life, there's no free lunch. Nothing is free. In crypto, doubly so, triply, quadruply so. Nothing is free, especially with like Bitcoin. It's a finite asset. No one can really just give it away for free. I'll leave it at that. There are faucets, but you can't indefinitely give away a finite asset for free. You wouldn't. There's no sense to it. It's mathematically, you can't do it forever. Let's tighten up these lines. I see a super chat. What's up, my dudes? What's up? What's up, Blue Light Production? I see you subscribing. What a G. I wonder if this sub counter is frozen. Someone who hasn't subscribed should just hit subscribe as a science experiment. What's up, Watchman 24, my guy subscribing. I see you. Bo Dan. See you as well. Slower day, but that's okay. Maybe we'll get a full a flood of XRPers coming in. Can we check the cost chart? Asked Chester. Sure. We're gonna do XRP first, but I'll pull up cost. I don't think I have a chart. That is okay. We're just about to chart XRP. This is the XRP chart edging channel where we're always just about to chart XRP. I guess not. Costco hot dog. All right. If Costco hot dog ever trades above 150, we riot. BSC chain. Is this it? Costco. Well, we'll look it up. XRP, that is. I got to scroll up. So what is it? SEC giving a response on the permanent injunction request for XRP. Thank you, Copernicus. The founder of XRP says Lars Larson got sued by the SEC before Bitcoin was even invented. That is a fun fact. That's a fun fact. Callan says you can sub and unsub and resub. It doesn't work. I don't think. There are limits on short selling liquidity. Or could someone short sell the entire exchange stockpile if they wanted? What do you mean, Chad? Is there context to that? Can you infinitely short? No. There must be corresponding long positions. There can't be a short without another party holding the opposite direction. So, no. Also, in theory, if you could find infinite liquidity to short, meaning infinite long to short into, you could, in theory, short more than the exchange has. You could, in theory, short more than there are coins. Because remember, when dealing with perpetuals and leverage, you're not trading spot coins. You're not trading real coins. You're trading IOUs. You're trading promises of coins. So in theory, they don't have to exist. It's a cool question. Wisdom A. No freebies in crypto ever. No, there really isn't. Fees for every little thing. That's life. I like that. 𝐂𝐫𝐲𝐩𝐿. The value proposition of XRP has been entirely lost, according to 𝐂𝐫𝐲𝐻. I didn't know. There are only about 500 other crypto platforms that perform the same better function. That's the nature of open source, though, isn't it? If some blockchain comes out with the newest, fastest, infinite transactions per second, so fast that it does transactions in the future or something, it's open source. Someone can just fork it, make their own. There's like very little ownership, even though this space is about concrete ownership. It's a conundrum. Tom's headphones equals Leia Buns from Star Wars. All right, I'll take it. Yeah, I'm not vibing with them. They're good, but okay. Matthew Miller. Tom. Hi. All right. Don't shorts require the Bitcoin to be sold on the blockchain? No, Chad. Shorting and longing have nothing to do with the blockchain. This is actually a good question because I'm sure other people have questions like this. Nothing to do with the blockchain. There's no on-chain transactions when you long or short. Actually, even when you trade spot on exchange, there are no on-chain transactions trading spot on a centralized exchange. So again, in theory, an exchange could sell you more Bitcoin than exist. You wouldn't be able to withdraw them because they don't exist. They could only withdraw the ones they have. But in theory, because exchanges are just spreadsheets. They're just like Excel spreadsheets. SQL database. That's it. It's just numbers changing. Nothing is moving. Nothing actually matters other than when settlement happens, they have what they're supposed to have. That's it. It's an interesting question. Check dot, please, Sanad. Have you subscribed, Sanad? If you subscribe, we'll check dot for you. In order to balance out reading negative comments about XRP, Major Benefit says, LOL Greg, then it is clear you do not understand what XRP actually does. I will admit I don't know what XRP actually does. I don't know what half of this crap actually does. But feel free to tell us, Major. I'll read it to balance out the rhetoric. Nah, man, exchanges have liquidity. I hope so, or else they're not doing anything. XRP was a topic for 3 minutes and they're already fighting. I know, that's why I'm egging it on. I'm egging it on. It's good engagement. It's very good. Okay, so centralized exchanges are primed for market manipulation. Absolutely. And ETFs compound that. I wouldn't say ETFs compound that. But yeah, of course, exchanges. So, man, I will get to XRP. Remember, this is the edging charting XRP channel where we're always about to chart XRP. Stay tuned. We will get to it. I just keep getting these awesome questions and comments. I'm enjoying it. So here's something, Chad, I'm going to share with you because, again, if you're asking, other people are also asking. So always ask questions, guys, especially ones I can answer. Those are great. So are exchanges primed for manipulation? Well, asking that question, while is understandable, most people probably don't really get this concept, kind of shows that you're missing a piece of what's going on here. Price itself is not related to the blockchain. If Bitcoin trades at $1 billion 5 minutes from now, or if it trades to $1 5 minutes from now, nothing on chain has happened that is a direct result, meaning someone could, make moves, move their coins and stuff because they see the price move. But the chain itself is agnostic to price. It has no idea what the price is. It has nothing to do with the price directly. Price, in fact, is not a kind of omnipotent thing. There is no one price for Bitcoin. Price itself is a direct result of an exchange. Prices are local to exchanges. So if Coinbase, Bitcoin trades to $1 million, but it doesn't trade to $1 million anywhere else, the price of Bitcoin is still $1 million, but only on Coinbase. there are lots of factors in play, mechanics in play, that in that scenario would look to kind of reach equilibrium, or revert to the mean. There are a lot of things that would happen. People would sell their Bitcoin on Coinbase, obviously, because it's $1 million nowhere else. But they would also then buy Bitcoin elsewhere and try to send it to Coinbase to sell it. So there's arbitraging factors that kind of peg prices across exchanges, and it happens automatically with market makers and bots and algorithms. But price itself is just what the exchange is trading at, and it's going to be different. It doesn't tend to deviate that much anymore. But that's important kind of background knowledge to know. All right, I'm looking for Major's rebuttal so I can say something good about XRP. Where is it, Major? It can be anybody. Here we go. Major says, XRP serves as a liquidity solution for financial... Man, I cannot speak. XRP serves as a liquidity solution for financial institutions and payment providers that need to source liquidity in real time for cross-border payments. By using XRP, says Major benefits, as a bridge currency, institutions can avoid the need for pre-funded Nostro and Vostro accounts, which tie up capital and increase operational costs. Well, nosotros and vosotros are definitely fundamentally important. So there you go. I wanted to make sure I evened it out and just say all on one side. AJ, I love that you're hyping up that short stream, bro. There's only 25 viewers over there. That's okay. You're the best. Off topic, do you know what grinds your gears? Long hairs left on public bathroom toilet seats. Yeah, that grinds my gears too. It grinds my gears. Instant settlement in many texts. That's not new. I'm not fighting this. I'm loving the battle going on though. What's to stop liquidity from going to zero on exchange? Can shorts, longs still be opened? Does the price crash or go to infinite? Well, here's the thing. If you don't have liquidity, you can't move the price. If there's no liquidity, then price can't move. If you have, so Bitcoin's at $100,000. If there are no sellers, there's no limit sells in the order book. And there's no limit buys in the order book. So no liquidity. Price cannot move by definition. Price will just remain frozen. If there are no sellers whatsoever, that is the most bullish scenario. However, if there are no sellers, then you cannot buy any Bitcoin or whatever. You got great questions, man. Get this guy on our payroll. Get this guy on the payroll. He's got great questions. 𝐂𝐴𝐾, you are my biggest inspiration. 𝐂𝐴𝐾, thank you, man. I hope to continue inspiring you. This is the channel where we're always on the edge of charting XRP. Welcome. We're always about to do it. And you know what? Let's just rip the band-aid off. I'm just going to do it while you guys argue. We are now converting from the edging XRP charting show to the we're actually going to chart XRP show. So you've waited and you're getting your reward. Looking at the week, XRP did have a gnarly sell-off in April. 42 cents did break its pattern. You hit a lower low, you left the trend line. That looked bad, and for a moment I was like, crap, maybe that 50-cent buy wasn't as smart as I thought. But I didn't panic sell because I'm not overexposed. I didn't really care. I was like, well, I made the wrong choice. Weekly settled up back above not only horizontal weekly open gap here from October 23, tested January 24 after double top, we'll call it. Lower low, that's not the best sign, but the market's settling back up in trend, seeing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, kind of 3 weeks of sideways there. Another potential double top on the week. XRP has hit its 0.5 retracement. Looking for 60 cents for that sweet, sweet golden fib 618. Let's take a look at our indicators. I do like this. This is pretty bullish. Spade's a spade here. That's pretty bullish. On the week, XRP, we're just seeing weekly highs on money flow. The highs wear off and lead to lows, but the lows do appear to be coming up, and that's an uptrend, baby. That's an uptrend. Here you go. VWAP's at 0. We're about to get a pinch on momentum. I wouldn't be betting down right now. I wouldn't be betting down at this moment on XRP. No divergence here. That RSI is frozen. Truly sideways. Let's take a look at this month here. Kind of a double bottom close on the month. This month makes it much cleaner, much easier to see kind of the overall price action. There's a lot of chaos even on the week. But on the month, you can see this has just been sideways. It's been in a range. 70 cents as your high, and apparently 42.5 cents is your low, and you're moving sideways. However, I will say this, and this is why I've been like defending XRP. I'm not really defending, I'm defending the chart. It has the same thing going on as Litecoin, higher lows, lower highs. But here you go. Your bull market high from 21, not the all-time high in price, but anyway, higher low into the bear market, 22. You held, now you're in a sideways range. So this is how I view it. You've fallen to a higher low. This is likely going to be your low for the entire cycle. Now you're moving sideways in a horizontal channel. That's kind of cool effect the way those stretch out when I do that. Horizontal channels do have a bias to break to the upside. I think XRP is going to at minimum test 94 cents this year. There you go. There you go. Likely 60 cents sooner rather than later. Though you can see that we were just looking for continued sideways action. The highs and lows intersect in October of this year. So Q4 basically of this year. I think that's when we're going to see these break out. Will it break to the upside or downside? I hope the upside, because I think if this breaks to the downside, that's not going to be a good sign for the 2017 coins. There you go. We are no longer the channel that edges you. That tells you. That is always on the cusp. Always on the cusp of charting XRP. We are now the channel that charted it. Beep boop. That's right. That's right. You're still arguing. Greg, XRP's biggest enemy is Riker's Beard says, Greg, XRP's biggest enemy is itself. One of the most controlled coins in the space. Every pump is dumped by Brad spots. You know, that's one of the reasons I didn't like XRP when I started in this space. But I will make like a rare disagreement here, Rikers. XRP is no more or less controlled than many. I mean, I can even say, give it the benefit here of it's less controlled supply-wise than the meme coins we see pop up out of nowhere. Those are completely pre-mined. So is XRP, but at least XRP has some kind of escrow system, some kind of vesting schedule, whereas like these Sol meme coins is just like, snap, you have all the coins. Doesn't really take away from your point. I'm just playing devil's advocate here because the argument going on in the main chat is very spicy. I'm spitting truth sauce, Shell. You know that. 100% about meme coins, exactly. Yo, Steve, Optical Art. What's up, my guy? Mr. Steve, my fellow tuber here. Love this guy. Guys, give a follow to Steve, especially if you're feeling bearish. If you're feeling a little bearish, Steve's your guy. He makes great content. He's a great analyst. We do things differently, but that's our strength. Subscribe to Mr. Optical Art. His name's Steve if you're getting confused. Chad, last one. Oh, we never charted 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐫𝐭. That's okay. I want to chart it in dollars because if it ever reaches $1.50, it should immediately be sold. It will never reach $1.50. Oh, wait, no, I did divided by. You got to do multiplied by. There we go. It could reach $1.50. In fact, it did. It reached 340. That was the biggest short sign ever. By the way, sorry, it's been a while. Chester, I hope you're still here. We will chart this for you. Tigris Investments has joined the fray. Welcome, Tigris. Good to have you. They're arguing. Micro licenses. Oh, man. Those escrows, I'm not even going to comment on the escrows. Not even going to comment, Wick. You know. Okay, last one. In 10 years, liquidity. Okay. In 10 years, liquidity on exchanges is next to nothing. When you say liquidity, though, man, can you specify? Do you mean Bitcoin held on exchange? You gotta be a little specific. I know that you're trying to be, but it's next to nothing. So this is hypothetical. Most Bitcoin is in cold storage. Okay. What happens? Giga bullish? Well, that's the trend that we have seen play out over the years anyway, or at least it's playing out now. Less Bitcoin on exchange, less selling pressure. less Bitcoin that are able to be sold. So giga bullish? I mean, yeah. Yeah, but if price proportionally expands as these Bitcoin leave exchange, then the selling pressure actually remains the same. It's an interesting thing. These are good questions though, man. They're good questions. Greg, too true. You're a Bitcoin maxim. Everything else is not as good due to centralization. I mean, I agree. I don't identify as a maxi anymore. I'm now a Bitcoiner, or maybe like an ascended maxi. I don't know. A modern maxi. Zai, when price action shows potential, you'll buy XRP. Until then, you wait. That's a good stance, man. Do I ever get frustrated at how attracted newcomers are to... Dude, of course. Riker's beard. Do I ever get frustrated? More than frustrated. Just gaslit, bro. Just completely gaslit. I've had to have real moments with myself where I'm like, dude, I got to start talking about the stuff I care about and not about whatever else people want to look at. Because those people aren't going to stick around, dude. Those people won't be here. We don't need to cater to them. It's true. I get very frustrated. The reason I get frustrated, though, is because they've been so disillusioned by other creators that have told them, this is the way you do this. This is how you get rich. Guess what, dude? That's not true. That's not at all true. Like, very, very few people. The odds of you getting rich are so much lower buying random, gambly new things, especially like on Sol right now or whatever, meme coins. That's so much lower than just buying Bitcoin, DCAing Bitcoin, taking very little risk, moving slow. That is like I can't say guaranteed, but if there is a guarantee in crypto, the guaranteed way to do it. I have met hundreds of people, thousands of people who have, I don't know, it depends what you think is rich, but have changed their financial situation meaningfully through Bitcoin over time. Like myself, I grew up poor as anything, like poor AF. Now my friends think I'm rich. I don't think I'm rich, but I have never met someone who has gambled on meme coins, hit it huge, and then just walked away. I've met people who have gambled on meme coins, hit it big, and then lost it. That story, all too common. The problem is, if you have that mentality that's been ingrained to you by other channels, I won't name names, that you have to do this, it's the only way to do this, that's not the way people in the space have done it. But if you have that mentality ingrained, you are going to continue gambling. You're not going to walk away. You're not going to take a W. You're going to keep increasing your risk until you lose your money. And that's just how that works. I'm gaslit mostly because I want you guys to succeed and I want to help you. And I want you to have the experience I did. I didn't get rich overnight, but here I am like 8 years later and my financial system has changed. My net worth has trended up. My net worth has trended up versus inflation, versus whatever. And that can be yours. All you have to do is accept that it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's probably not going to be exciting. It's a commitment. It takes discipline. It takes all these unsexy things. But you have two paths. You can take that path, the one that we've seen people walk down for 14 years, and make it to the end as long as they just keep putting feet in front of the other. Or the other path that, I don't know, the people who lie to you and shill you crap all the time tell you to do this. And for some reason you're like, well, you've lied about almost everything else, but this time you're probably being honest. Do you, man? And I got a little heated. I'm not heated. But mind you, you are still welcome in this community, no matter what path you take. And that's where it gets difficult for me. Is that obviously I want you here and I'm not gonna crap on you, but it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch these people. They're up, they're doing great, and then they're gone. They just disappear. They're embarrassed. They're just gone. It's hard. It hurts. Anyway, the channel, maybe we should rename to the channel that's always edging you that we're about to chart. Let's do Costco. I made this into a dollar pair really just because I wanted to see $1.50 because that's the Costco hot dog. And I have tweeted many times in the past that if Costco ever changes that price that we all riot. Passionate about that. But we can look at it in the BNB pair too. Okay. 51 cents tested today. I could see a potential little inversey head and shoulders playing out here. See our descending high trend. By the way, again, I apologize, Chester. I know. I don't even know if you're still here, bro. Apologize took so long. Descending high trend, broken, back tested. Looks all right. Looks all right there. There's not a lot of history, so there isn't going to be that much I can do with it. I would be looking for that inverse head and shoulders to play out with the right shoulder back testing this trend line, the neckline, looking at 52 cents. I'd be looking for a break of that 50, possibly to 80, pull back to 50, and a move up to $1.50, painting out and completing a beautiful inverse head and shoulders. Let's look at on the BNB pair because there is no actual dollar pair. Costco hot dog, Costco hot dog. Well, does not look good in the BNB pair, does it? Looks pretty ruggy. I mean, would you be surprised if you got rugged by Costco hot dog? Like, to be honest, you should know better. But we all learn our lessons. You've retraced 61 or to the 618, the golden Fibonacci retracement level on cost. From your high, let's see. From your high, you have fallen 97.5% against BNB. You have some kind of sign of reversal, meaning you had a low. You had a higher low, but then you had a higher high and you broke that high. So you are uptrending, at least for the time being. Let's see where that brings us. Looking similar here. Looking for that neckline to paint. Oddly, it looks very similar to its dollar pair, likely because BNB has not moved in dollar value in a while. Tested that potential neckline at 8,444 BNB bucks. I don't know, something like that. Something like that. 0.5 is right here on a psychological, so I'll mark this as well. 0.5. There you go. Looking for the same thing I was looking for on the dollar pair. That's going to kind of just drive that home for me. Hopefully you find support here at 0.005. You break through this 0.0084 up to 0.001. Then ideally you get a pullback to this resistance to test as support, and you move to 0.00162. This is how I'd like to see it play out. I like that it kind of mirrors the dollar pair anyway. Good stuff. Let's check back in on the corn. Why are these not here? Hold up. That's why. There it is. Looks like our corn trades so far, very uneventful. It is filled officially. It has traded sideways, getting kind of close to TP1, I suppose, but no move yet. Let's make this white. Let's label it TP1. Let's move this to the left because I think it looks better that way. And let's move it on top. There it is. What? Boy. All right. Lock that bad boy in. Lock it in. Move it up. This is our TP3 up here. Make this TP3. Go back to this so we can actually get our freaking last one. All right. This is our TP2. Our TP for our Bunkolio 2. There it is. TP2. Done. And just as I look at it, of course, it starts not looking quite as good. I'm sorry, Corn. I know you're shy. Literally, guys, you think whales don't watch this show? Look at this. The second I was like, it's looking pretty good, that was at the top of this candle. Yunk. Yunk. Let's see. 15-minute. We do have a little open gap here. 62988. Price is approaching it right now. Honestly, you break that and maybe you just want to bail on this long. Not gonna lie. You can test it. Hold. Reverse. Reverse. Right at the 15-minute. Do it. Don't go down. Go up. Go up. Whales, you're watching this. Make it go up. Buy it up. Whales. Do it. you tested the 15-minute gap. You can send it back up now. There it is. Also a 5-minute gap. Nice. Yep, little buy-in, little whale going on here, little whaley. Going whaling. All right. I'm going to not, no, wrong. I'm not going to look at it. I'm not looking at it. Screw you. I'm not looking at it. Whew. Spooky. You know, I want to look at DGB, but looking at DGB, it's not that exciting. Where's Crypto Sharknado? He might be excited. It's good to see a little bit of life in this. I'm going to move this down. There you are. DGB, 1.58 cents. It's target. 1.58 cents. Just above. Who is selling DGB at this point? That's my question. Like, nobody new is investing in Digibyte. Whatever. That's fine. But, like, who is selling it? Like, who bought it up here and has watched it do this 97% over the course of 888 days? And who's taking profit now, right? Psychos. Crazy pants. Nice weekly doge. A little spinning a shooting star. Weekly past weekly order block. Not bad. This could have a continued upside. Looking for that 1.58 cents on the Digibyte. Nope, can't look at corn. Go up. Did close. Not looking at it. All right. Pull up render and let us sit here for a sec. Wait, optical art has been bullish. I missed that, Steve. Sorry, that was like 13 minutes ago. My bad. I got in the zone. He's been bullish. He's joined us, lads. Cheers. Never thought I'd hear you say that, my friend. 31 cents on what? Oh, XRP. Still talking about XRP. This is why they're XRP channels, guys, man. Like, all it took was me to read a negative and positive comment about XRP, and now our engagement has rocketed through the roof. I love it. East of Hearts, I don't mind discounted Bitcoin, same. 112 Bitcoin offer at 64K. Could be kissed though. Yeah, dude, just throw away the order book. I don't think it's a good way to like look at charts. Lee, stop talking, you're scaring the corn. Exactly, that's why I stopped looking at it. Tillin, if you want to learn about the fib, it's actually the first video on our playlist, our free trading course. It's the first videos on fibs. Check it out. I put it in the chat. Why do my headphones keep turning off? I think it's because there's no sound. Time will tell. That's true. Wick, major benefits, whoever's arguing. Time will tell. Time is always the dictator of winners, and it will tell. Soul. Yeah, I said I'd look at Soul. We're going to pull up Soul. Not sure how that just happened. Soul. We're going to look at Soul next here. If you're out there, it looks like no one's subscribed in like 25 minutes. We may be a little bad-o-shand right now. It happens. But if you're not subscribed and you're watching, please hit that button. Make that thing move. It has barely moved all stream. It's a little depressing. Might be a little bad-o-shand. Sometimes YouTube will not show you our streams. It won't put it in your home feed. It won't show you notifications. It just be how it be. If you join the Discord, you'll always get a notification. Get to keep up with the live content. We're looking at Soul, baby. Soul, baby, Soul. Soul hit a low. Retraced to 160. Retested, let's just basically the exact same low. It looks like 126 on the daily has held. It has retaken 144. Nice. On the day, I do see continued upside for Soul. Got our nice uneven butt cheek pattern on our momentum for the day. VWAP is on the positive side. Our labels are for some reason on here. Here we go. Though money flow has been doing or setting lower highs and lower lows, which is not ideal. I don't necessarily get the signal that this is going to happen, but this momentum is telling me money flow is going to take one more run at that high, and that's likely going to spell out where? I guess it could have gotten squashed here, 157. Nah. Let's look for our 618 retracement. So we're going to use our fib tool. Placed it 169. Looking about 169. Our long has not been stopped, though. It's very sketchy. Targeting 267, its previous all-time high. I still think Sol, like, at some point comes back to its all-time high. I'm skeptical that it breaks it because there's so much more new Sol since the all-time high that it takes a lot more market cap. But I've been wrong before. We'll see if I'm wrong with this one. Weekly. Not quite an SR flip. Monthly. Here we go. On the month, $200. This is a good target for May on any chart. Go to the month. Just go to the monthly chart. Nice. Actually, that looks a lot better on the month. Go to the monthly chart. Pull it up. Look at April. Where did April open? That's a good target for May. You can see I do have a short on Sol unfilled sitting at 188. It says it's filled here. It's just due to the time frame change. It hasn't filled yet. At 187, 188, and the stop loss on that just above March's high. This is a hedge. I mean, that's a hedge in case you think Sol's done. I think that trade's going to be good when it fills. But this does tell us maybe we want to move it a little higher. That short entry might be better at 200. Let me see how that looks. Considering it hasn't filled, I think I can change it. Change it, I will. $200. Then your downside gets difficult. That'd be crazy. I don't know how I feel about that. But there it is. Let's see. Kind of hopeful little candles going on for Solana, but not seeing the energy. Kind of looks like it's starting to paint a lower high, flat bottom. Pretty close to 160. If Solana breaks 160, that can change that up. 4 hour kind of leaning in that direction of the day. I do see upside. I do think 160 is going to break. Yep, there it is. Combine everything I just said. There's my outlook on Sol. You switch charts, pamp it. I won't look at the corn. Luke Ledet. There he is. Luke, thank you, man. You've proven that this counter is actually still working. I appreciate you. I have a feeling this stream is only being showed to our subscribers. That's okay. It be how it be, man. Let's see. It's 2:30. How long have we been live? Like an hour and 40. Do I play music when it pumps? Or I want it to pump? Yeah. You know, the music. Nice. Ha, mother truckers. What did I say? Now I'm going to really quickly look at any other chart. Whew, that was a close one. I almost dumped it accidentally by looking at it. Almost. Let's see. Yeah. We've put out some good trades today. We've looked at charts. We've argued about XRP apparently for hours. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. First stream that I popped up in your recommended feed. Well, welcome Jason Heffron. Welcome, friend. Bitcoin looking to move to our take profit one target after bouncing after I yelled at it for a while. Here's our in-stream trades for the day. Feeling good after that 5 and 15 minute fill where I yelled at it to go up. It did put in a higher high after. That's a good way to start this climb, baby. I don't want to look at it too much because, you know what happens when I look at it too much. Did some good TA. Looked at some different charts and such. Yeah, old man yells at Bitcoin. That's how I do. You have sleeves on. That's why we're dumping. Well, I'll be sure to take them off after. Play the pump song. All right. Little pumpy song. See if it works. Should have played it at the support. Send it, corn. Happy Monday, guys. We're going to be live again on Wednesday. Please make sure you've liked and subscribed, join the Discord, sign up with the partners in the video description below. Claim your VIP access today. That's all we got, fam. Love you guys. I will see you soon. That's all. Crown